My next guest is a highly acclaimed rapper and an activist who's written a memoir called Vibrate Higher. It's in stores February 16th. Here he is, Talib Kweli. That's what I'm talking about. It's so good to see you.
What's up, Jimmy? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. Knock on wood. Congrats on this thing. I'm so excited about this because, look, you know I'm a fan of yours, but this, for anyone who's a fan of hip-hop in general, you should read this.
Yes.
You have stories in here that I was looking at earlier about Tupac and Biggie. And you would, this is before your music career took off. You were just out, promoting events around New York?
Yeah, well, shout out to Jessica Rosenblum, one of the great New York party promoters.
Oh, yeah.
She worked with Diddy back in the days. He was called Puffy back then. And I used to work for Jessica Rosenblum. Biggie would be at these parties she would throw. And Biggie and Tupac used to hang out together back in the day.
That's
like,
crazy.
Tupac was a big, huge rap star before Biggie was known as a rap star. But Tupac would come and hang out in New York and get that authentic New York experience from Biggie and Puff and all of them. And every club they would go to, he would be at those clubs. So when I was promoting parties with Jessica, just in the street handing out flyers, I used to hand out flyers. I've been in the clubs partying with Tupac and Biggie and seen their real friendship.
I also saw in the book that after you performed, you got off stage and you saw Q-Tip, and he was smiling, and he was like...
Yeah. That was Lyricist Lounge. Shout out to Dan and Anthony, Lyricist Lounge. They had me perform at the Lyricist Lounge at SOBs, legendary SOBs in New York. And one of my first performances, my hero, musical hero, Q-Tip, gave me props on one of my first performances.
So many people hold you in high regard. You're on everyone's top 5. I mean, but rappers, real rappers, hold you in super high regard, including Jay-Z. There's a story about how you found out that you were in a Jay-Z song. Can you remember? Can you tell us what happened?
Jay-Z has a song called Moment of Clarity where he shouts out myself and my good brother Common, who's also one of my favorite MCs, favorite people. Jay-Z had rapped on the remix from my biggest song, Get By. And we had a little burgeoning relationship. And it was Busta Rhymes that called me and told me about this. I was in the studio in 2004 working on my album, Beautiful Struggle. And Busta called me. He said, have you heard the new Hove album? And he shot you out. And he said on the song, if skill sold, truth be told, I'd probably be lyrically Talib Kweli. And it just made me feel like I was in the right place that I needed to be in. It made me feel like, I spent all this time trying to be the best rapper. Jay-Z's considered the best rapper by so many people, and he's mentioning my name. That means I did my job at being the best rapper. But then I thought, well, if I rap more about money, maybe I'd have a lot more money. You know what I'm saying? But then I realized if I rap more about money, I'd just be a fake Jay-Z. And then Jay-Z would never say my name. I just had to be authentic for what I do.
I think what people should take from this is just there's so many parts of you that make you, and that's what I love. That's what I can't wait to dive in. But what do you want people to take away?
I mean, Jimmy, we're all a collection of our memories. This body we have is just a vessel. We have to protect it, and we have to stand up for our bodies while we're here on Earth. But it's just a vessel. We're just passing through here, and we're a collection of our memories. It is who we are. And I've been blessed and highly favored and uniquely positioned to be in the back rooms of all different type of history. That's a quote I got from Harry Belafonte, who's a man I also was able to establish a friendship with. He said he was in the back rooms of history. And that's where I want to be at. Those are the people I look at. I don't look at what's going on trend-wise. I'm not trying to compare myself to other rappers right now. Like, as a writer, I'm looking at James Baldwin, and I'm looking at Maya Angelou, and I'm looking at Richard Wright, and I'm looking at people who told their story halfway through their lives. I'm in my 40s, I have a lot more living to do.
You've always been an artist who did things your own way. And last year, you announced that you'd be the first major artist to release an album on Patreon. Patreon is this, basically you pay as you go, you sign up, and it goes right to the artist. Why did you decide to try that?
Well, Patreon is built by artists for artists. It's like FUBU, but for artists. It allows me to connect with my fans directly, and it allows me to pinpoint the people who want to spend money on art. We have a generation of people, it's not even their fault, because the free market has decided that art is just not something you spend money on. You spend money on sneakers, you spend money on pot, you spend money on cell phones, but you don't want to spend money on giving an artist money. You rather give it to Spotify or whatever, and that's fine because the onus is on the artist to bring the fan to them. But where are the fans that want to and have the privilege to spend the money? Yeah. And to be able to go and find them and tap in with them is great. And I want to say privilege because not every fan has the money. Not every fan can go on a Patreon and spend it, which is why you can still find qualityclub.com is my website. I have music up there for free. You can still talk to me for free on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram. But if you're somebody who wants to support the art, we have to provide a space for you to support it.
Are you working on a new album too as well?
Yes, I am. I'm very excited about my next project. My next project is featuring one of the legendary hip-hop producers, one of the founders of this culture and icon. His name is Diamond D. Diamond D is here with me. We are staying safe, and I form a bubble around myself, Jimmy, so me and my friends can hang out. But I want to say Diamond D is in the house.
No way.
Say what's up.
Yo.
Diamond D! I can't wait to hear this. I can't wait to hear some stuff.
Yeah. The new album is crazy, and it's that feeling back, and I'm just proud to be a part of it.
You got to sneak some stuff over to me, please. I want to hear some stuff before anyone else gets it.
No doubt, Jimmy. All right, man.
Congrats.
No doubt. I'm going to get you a copy. The album is called Gotham. It's a dedication to New York. And, that's where we're from, Jimmy.
I love it, bud. Congrats on this. Vibrate Higher is available February 16th.
Yes.
Talib
Pre-order
Kweli.
it right now.
Come on, bud. It's always good to see you. Thank you so much again.
On and on and on. I said.